As protests in South Florida continue, the people are still fighting for freedom on the island.
The network's Ana Soler reports from Tamiami Park on the logistics of U.S. intervention.
As protests for Cuba's freedom rage on, like this one in Tamiami Park, the goal is the same, for the communist regime to be taken down. However, the steps to get there is heavily debated by many Cuban Americans.
Cuban exiles and Cuban Americans have been taking to the streets to chant for the island's freedom, from the Palmetto to Doral to popular Cuban restaurant Versailles. And amongst protesters, a repeated request for the U.S. government is military intervention, or any intervention at all.
Pedir una intervención humanitaria a Cuba, una intervención humanitaria, con eso resolveremos el problema.
Yo creo que debe haber una intervención humanitaria militar para poder ayudar a nuestro pueblo que está desarmado.
But experts in the island's political and socioeconomic history think that intervention might not be the best idea.
I would expect, unfortunately, a very prolonged and bloody war of intervention, similar perhaps to what just happened. We just witnessed the retirement of retrieval of military troops from Afghanistan, and they were there for 20 years.
He adds that President Biden's statement on Cuba was a good example of the direction the government should go when it comes to Cuban affairs.
It's only words, but I think words matter. And to express the solidarity of the U.S. government with the Cuban people and its right to protest, and then also the call to abstain from violence, although, of course, the Cuban government hasn't necessarily followed that advice. I think all those important.
Only time will tell what the American government decides to do for Cuba's crisis. Reporting for the South Florida Media Network in Western Miami-Dade, I'm Ana Soler.